where the spaceship crashes after Brian's been on a space mission, and that the bloke goes, "Oh, you lucky bastard."
Yeah.
It was like that energy.
That's so weird, that bit in that film, isn't it?
It's weird that
I didn't
do
like
that.
it when it happened, but
no,
now
not
I look
that.
back,
I used to fast forward through that.
yeah, because I just think
This is
why are we
weird.
doing that?
This is happening.
I didn't like at the end of Holy Grail when I was really young.
When all the cars
the
turned up.
historian and the police, and they
Do you know
stop it
why? It's because we were children, and I think we were building our understanding of storytelling. And when they did something postmodern, like disrupting a story very deliberately to let the audience know, look, we're just mucking about, it's us, the guys from Monty Python. Like, for us as children, we're like, hold on a minute, we're not sophisticated enough to deal with that. Is this real or is it not real? Don't fucking go up to space or bring police cars
But
in.
now I look back, I think
That was
that's good
brilliant.
that they did that.
Like the animations as well, isn't it? Like the animations that inform entirely the aesthetic and the memory of Monty Python. I used to, when I was a kid, these are too long, it's weird. Even though there was boobs in it, I still didn't like it. Because I thought, this is disruptive.
Yeah.
So I was overcoming...
I like not adverts.
You do like adverts, you're obsessed.
I like the animation.
Matthew, this is great. We've got an update from El Nordico, who we sent in the streets to holler the word belly bounce in the hope that he'll meet someone that says ling long ling, which is the accepted response to belly bounce. So let's see what El Nordico is going to say. We're going to give him a little bell now. He's out there, he's our roving reporter. He's shouting belly bounce.
The EE voicemail.
Oh, you fool. You mad fool, Belly. You bloody idiot. El Nordico didn't answer his own phone. But it's okay, we can call back or we can text him.
Let's do it now.
We've got an email here from Joel. Joel says, like Matt, says Joel, I am a bit of a hypochondriac. Right? So people, that's how you're thought of, Matt.
Yeah, it's fine.
After hearing you two have those smelly tonsil stones, I realised I wasn't alone. I told my girlfriend about having these smelly things in my tonsils, but she dismissed this gross phenomenon down to my hypochondria. Matt, how do you deal with hypochondria when you actually are ill? Because this is what this guy's asking for, really. You're a hypochondriac, but sometimes, even a stop clock's right twice a day.
It's the
What do
boy
you
who
do?
cried wolf, isn't it?
That boy, he's going, wolf, 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 wolf. And then what happens?
I've said this before. People.
Wolf, wolf.
Well, what do you mean? What?
Well, what is this, boy? Wolf, wolf. Then what? A wolf comes.
Yeah, a wolf comes, and the point is,
And
no
everyone
one
goes,
believes
what?
him because he's
You're
already
always
cried
saying wolf.
Yeah.
But there was a wolf.
Yes. Are you not aware of this story?
Hold on a sec. There's a boy. He's going, wolf, 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 wolf. Then a
Yes.
wolf comes. Why didn't they say that he was actually had incredible foresight?
Well, maybe he did. That's the thing with hypochondria.
High alert. Too high alert. Could there be a parasite in you that's making you too high alert?
Not anymore, but maybe there was. Honestly, everyone should do
You
that.
flushed
'cause
him out of your
my
arse.
anxiety melted away.
Yeah, but you're still basically the same. I've been observing your personality through the podcast, mate. You've
I've
not
been
really
a lot
changed.
more confident
no,
in this podcast
you're the
than
same.
normal.
You're being a total dick.
Arrogant
You're your
points.
normal self. You're basically, except for the arm, I'll give you that. You cocked your arm over the back of the chair. But other than that, it's normal, Matt. It's
Worms
business
used
as
to
usual.
stop me doing that.
It's business as usual. A Pratt sat in a chair, ruining a perfectly
You are
good
stood up.
podcast. What do you mean? You can't just say that like Paul McKenna. You are stood up.
Because you were saying a Pratt sat in a chair, so I said you were stood up.
Oh, I see. So
And
you're
she
throwing
flipped
it back.
it on you.
Flip. That's a
The
flip.
old
Now
one
that's a
too.
comedic technique.
Should we phone?
Hold on a minute. But what? So what do you do as a hypochondriac? You cry wolf. That's all you do. Wolf.
No, you're hypersensitive to
Why
it
is
because
this wolf
maybe look, it's a very good way. Like, what about these people who go, I'm not going to go to the doctor, I'll be all right. Those people, they're
old-
bigger idiots than hypochondriacs.
Yeah, because sometimes they die of cancer, like my granddad.
Well, yeah.
Bleak tale, I know, and completely out of keeping with the rest of the podcast. But
Should we play a jingle to get through it?
yes, this is for you, granddad. Well, play it then, because otherwise we're just hanging. This is a fucking shambles. There's this in his memory.
Thanks for listening.
Well, it's two
Trampled
playing
on
at
his
once.
grave. This is terrible. He played two at once. What's this now? Oh, God. This is an insult to the dead. This is what a travesty. I'm sorry to everyone that happened. Matthew, see what I mean? Those parasites, they're governing you. You're their sock puppet. I might as well address the parasites directly because I don't think there's anything there except an advert and a hypochondriac. That's what I feel like I'm dealing with.
Oh, they're all tingling.
They loved it.
No, you do feel tingles as well when they die off.
feel them go?
Mate, you're riddled with them. How many times have you been to India?
Plenty.
Right.
4.
And your next thing you'll say is,
Yeah, but I don't eat meat.
right.
Yeah, hold on. I don't take meat.
But
on.
actually,
Wolf, wolf!
more of them, more of these little worms, come from unwashed
Oh,
vegetables.
you little dirty little pricks. They get in the veg today.
Yeah, they're little eggs.
Oh, they sicken me.
And they're not just pinworms.
I suppose they do. They
like
pay their
everyone else and
tax.
their kids. Of
Do
course
they pay their
don't.
tax? Of course they don't. They
course
work.
they
They come over here. They use the NHS. I'm getting pissed off.
You're full of them, mate.
I know I am. They're all over our borders.
Yeah.
Parasites.
See?
I get
My
it. It's
theory,
making me
cold
into a
water.
racismer. Yeah, but Joel continues then. He tricked his girlfriend,
Is
this
this
lad.
still going on? Joel
course it is.
wrote a bloody essay.
Joel is a contributor, Matt, and as such should be treated with
We'll
respect.
get to the bloody meat of the piece.
The meat is the flesh of a tonsil stone crushed between a finger and thumb.
Ugh.
I tricked her into smelling one. He's talking to his girlfriend. Is El Nordico? What's going on with El Nordico? I tricked her into smelling one I fished out of my gob. Oh, the language people use. But only after playing the podcast where you guys talked about them did she believe me. So thank you. So here we go. El Nordico has returned. He's carrying a hammer.
He hasn't got anyone.
Why have you not got anyone with you, El Nordico? Still, that's how he's been doing it.
They are much better than the good people of Leicester Square. We got nothing.
Nothing.
For goodness sake.
Nothing at all.
I'd like to think it was down to my intimidating demeanour.
Well, you
rather
are
than
intimidating.
Popularity of the show.
Did you? Yeah, no, I'm taking it as
I
a real
thought we'd had
personal
a huge,
hit.
about a massive cultural footprint.
No footprint at all. It's just like a little hoof. It's a peg leg jabbing in the ground. If it was that thing, that prayer, that's when I carried you. You know, footprints in the sand, all that. There's
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
all there.
No.
It's just like a bloke, like just rolling down the
Stood
beach.
on the beach. No one
Not
listening.
even moved. Matt, given that no one's listening to this show, I think we can just pretty much do what we want and let out some of our real true opinions. What did El Nordico then? So you walked around. Any reaction at all? Any moments of interest?
I think a lot of people took it as a threat.
Right? Yeah, it was
Like,
threatening.
I am going to belly bounce you.
People didn't want that.
Didn't want
Did they
that.
see it as art at all? Could it have been art?
We got a lot of pictures, a lot of videos, that kind of stuff.
People taking them of you.
Yeah, of us, yeah. But,
I like your jaded vibe, especially after you've come back after a failed attempt
Failed mission. The Vikings never failed like that. They always got what they wanted.
or died. They would rather die.
Valhalla.
The glory of Valhalla rather than the indignity of coming back here
Well,
without
I think you
anybody.
could-
I would have cheated and just got someone to say it, and then just they had the ridiculous spectacle of someone pretending to.
Yeah. Just brief them in the lift.
I mean, I suppose the only
Look,
thing
it's a
we could
podcast,
do
there's a
is
guy off the TV.
on Twitter, I could tweet, hey, what do you come down? I mean, we could do something on Twitter, but the fact is that due to
That's cheating.
it's cheating, and because today
But
is the day that
I've got a new idea.
go on.
Russell receives a real belly bounce.
No, I don't.
I've got a bad back.
Why don't you have one?
I've got a bad back.
I got a
You
bad
might put it
back.
back in.
Put it back in.
The
It's not
belly-
hanging out. All right, go on. I'll have one.
I'd love to see it, and don't go, El Nordico. Don't go easy on him because what we do, are there
I do,
tattoos
'cause
all
I've
over you?
They're
Or
all tattoos, yeah.
smothered in tattoos, El Nordico is.
Good.
You married man?
So are you.
No, I do have a lady.
Children?
No.
Good. He doesn't marry children. No, that's just a sort of joke that we do now that we know no one's listening. Okay, so you live with your wife, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Where?
In
Why are you so
Central Finchley.
personal?
I don't know. Just getting into it. What? Clapham?
In Central Finchley, but I'm
Central
so
Finchley.
excited about giving Matt a belly bounce right
Go
now.
on, right. Well, okay, now, ever since the belly bounce phenomena began, we've been in a way leading to the moment where Matt Morgan, pioneer, broadcasting genius, advertising sellout, who's just hurt himself on a microphone, even though he's worked in radio his whole life. I got a shock. I'd get a shock if you did some work. Come in, mate. Let your mate come in. Do you want to come in, take the photo? You're El Nordico. Are you El Nordico's mate?
Yeah.
You've come to take a photo.
He's been helping.
He's been helping El Nordico.
I'm going to do it reasonably.
Right, get on mic. Someone get on mic.
We can do,
I've swung the microphone into Matt's face.
So I'm going to go like boom like that.
They're rehearsing the belly bounce now. It looks like a
I'm gonna
mating
do it a bit
ritual.
hard, but not that
Between
hard,
some.
yeah. Are you in?
Yes.
Where are you going to belly bounce Matt to?
He's gonna go-
How-
loose?
Go loose, Matt.
If you
He's
go
Matt's
tense, you're
asking.
gonna go back like
Okay,
this.
so I'm just observing this. Matt's deciding where to go loose or tense.
You should be having this.
I'm not getting. Why don't belly bounce G? G's writing a poem. He's reading G. G's gone so deep into his poem now.
Don't get me involved.
It's like the last.
Doing Audio Boom and XFM find up in a wheelchair.
I'm not going to do too hard, I promise.
Nordico, don't hold back. Smash the shit out of
Come
him.
on, let's go.
Okay, ready?
Belly bounce him into next week. That's my advice.
Yeah.
That's actually frightening. He belly bounced Matt. Matt flew across the room.
I was thinking of sailing long legs.
You winced. You scrunched up into a ball. You were like a hedgehog man.
You should have one.
I'll have one. I'll take a belly bounce.
It's not. It's fine.
You've got
it's fine.
commentating. What do you mean it's fine?
I'll
It's
commentate
fucking
all the way
disgrace.
through it. Get on with it.
Right, go on then. I'm scared of this. Hold on a minute, Neil. You were saying, Neil, producer, you were saying do it this way, were you? Why, what's better? It looks like a soft land. Your fucking rug stinks, mate. That thing you're carrying around. Is that the rug, isn't it?
It's sheep. It smells of sheep.
Let me smell your actual body. No, that's heavenly.
He-
Right,
he's
are you gonna shout?
he's a little
I've
bit
got-
sweaty, so watch out.
I'm picking up the steel hammer.
No, put that down.
Why?
You look
Because
magnificent.
if you fall over, you might.
I feel so distracted.
Like that.
In the old days, I'd have just smashed it in. wouldn't
I know, yeah.
Right, come on, I'm
You
going to
would.
receive a belly bounce, and I'm doing this for the listeners of our podcast, which basically is the people in this fucking room. We've just worked out from our experiment.
I'm going to do your warning, a belly bounce!
And then
then I'm
you say
gonna
ling
have
long
another
ling, and
Yeah.
As I sail into the wall.
yeah, you'll be all right. You'll be all right.
This is for you, Jesus.
Double what you did to me because he hasn't got a bad back.
I have got a bad back, and I was bullied at school. And I've had a drug problem.
Oh God!
Belly bounce!
Ling long ling, you gotta say.
God, it was hell. I've got wetness.
Do
on
it
my
again.
arm.
Do
I'm
it
wet.
again.
I'm wet. I'm all smothered in wet. My whole side of my arm is moistened. I lifted from the
Not the
ground
only
up
part
to
of you that's moistened.
my vagina too. I lifted a full 10 inches from the ground. I was nearly in this new stratosphere. My arm, I've smothered him. What's this blueness that's on
What
me?
Vikings put on them? It's war paint.
It's woad, isn't it? Woad.
Disgusting. Well, I don't know how I feel now. How do you feel? Abused?
No, I feel all right.
Do you want to form a
actually,
support group for people that have been belly bounced? 'Cause I do.
Me, you, and that old lady in Ireland.
Me, you, and old lady in Ireland should get together because I feel like it's my fault.
I feel like
I've been crying in that shower.
because it happened a bit like at the wrong time that I was
I think
ready, and I think I might have looked a bit feeble.
You looked really stupid. I think I conduct. Did I wince? Did I conduct it with dignity?
Grace and good humour with that.
Grace and good humour. Whereas you, Matt, you sort of you hunched, you coiled, you
Well, I'm actually in quite a lot of pain. I thought I took it like a champ.
I want to
apart
smash
from
something with a hammer. That's all I'm thinking.
Go on then.
Can
Smash
I
one of these
something?
soundproof glass windows.
Well,
No, you'll undo all the good work you've done with the advertising. You've got headphone
this
cables
fucker.
round it.
I mean, what can you realistically use this tin?
What would that have been made out of?
It shoots
in Viking
fireworks,
times?
Russ.
It shoots fireworks.
El Nordico. What would it have been? It would have been wood, wouldn't it? That they actually used.
No, they would have had forges.
Yeah, but that would have been solid metal, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
So not
yeah.
as big as that.
No. That would.
Oh, Christ. Russell!
Nothing's actually broke. Oh, the power of Grayskull! Alright, put it down. It's dangerous. It's dangerous for me to have that hammer. You should never have let me near a weapon. You know what happens. You know I'm not to be trusted. I'm not like the other boys. Well, that was good. What do you feel, El Nordico, having been here for all this time?
Thrilled and a little disappointed.
What about? Because we didn't get a ling long linger.
Yeah.
We'll get one. We'll grow this podcast through whatever means necessary, to quote dear brother Malcolm X, and we will reach as many people as humanly possible.
Hang on, when you emailed in, you said some people had shouted it out at your matches.
No, shouted out
Were you-
belly bounce, not ling long ling.
Bollocks. Fuck.
I think it was a fortunate coincidence.
Right.
A fortunate coincidence. That's our whole careers have been
anyone
based
out there
on
talking
that.
about telephone neighbours?
Anyone?
Unless the scrap?
What about Fame Game? Ding dong, who's that knocking at your door?
Yeah.
We're wasting our lives.
Bloody hell.
We're
This mic's even on.
Is this a dream? It's been real. Have we achieved anything? I should never have said that to Andrew Sachs. This is your fault. Do a poem then, G, to summarise this disappointing miasma. This pointless crap.
This poem's called Pointless Crap. We respond to lawlessness in many different ways. Some rebel, some retreat, some ritualize, some innovate. The wildest wolves can be tamed by feeding them bones. From the entrance of the ring, the warhammer returning alone.
Yeah.
The ego has little defense against internal threats. The slight poisoning of the mind is what the parasite represents. So let us play the music and let us light the lights and apply the makeup of Valhalla and belly bounce the fourth wall here tonight.
Well done! We did belly bounce the fourth wall, but there was no one on the other side of it. Just more emptiness, more wilderness. But that ain't El Nautical.
Do it again. Don't let it get you.
No, I could get through
You're a
this.
professional.
It wasn't your fault, El Nordico. You've done your bloody best out there, and I love you. I love everything you stand for. Now, we've got to decide who to give Mr. D's poem to. Who contributed? One of these? Yeah, but he's already had one.
Oh, he's had one?
Yeah, but I've won one already.
He's not had it. The infrastructure of the fucking show is a fiasco. El Nordico's tonsil stone guy.
Okay.
Which one? Louis. I like the one that said they stink. Look at this one from Louis. Little nuggets of dog crap flavoured filth.
That's the one.
Oh, no, you can't end a show on that fucking
We began it
sentence.
on that. We ended it on that. This is
We'll
life.
go back to that.
Brought to you by Audio Boom.